Hello everyone, welcome to Green Gander 75. I'm Buddy. Alright, so we're going to continue on with our saddle project and on the 14.5-inch South Bend lathe. First up, we're going to go ahead and finish up with the compound, so we're going to go ahead and take that apart now. That came off pretty easy. You're probably hearing in the background some 4th of July fireworks. This is the 3rd of July. My neighbors are shooting off fireworks early, which is cool. No problem with that. Let's see if we can get this gib out. There's a screw on the side here, just like the cross slide. It pulls the gib out. Just like that. And there's the gib. And there's a screw associated with the gib. That held on the nut. Alright. There we go. Just had to give it a little bit of convincing. Wow. Aha! Success. Alright, so that will just screw out now. Now we'll get a look at this screw. Alright, so this screw right here, it looks good. It looks real good. This nut needs to be replaced. So we will order a new nut for this and also for the cross slide. Haha. Y'all catch that? It's a good thing that nut needs to be replaced, because after that I'd have to replace it anyways. So It's off. But it definitely has to be replaced now. But it needed to be replaced before, so we're okay. Y'all see the rust on that? That's nasty. Alright, so here is this nut. I'm going to try to turn it to the side here. You can see inside there the threads. They're completely gone. There are no threads on this. It's no wonder it has such a backlash. The other side being just about as bad. So that's the cross slide. We will be replacing this, and we'll be replacing the nut on the compound also. So we'll get those ordered this week. Alright, well that came loose. Let's see if we can get the other one to come loose. A little bit of heat, folks, that's all you need. Okay, last item for removal for painting will be removal of these felts and the brasses that hold them in place. So I just took a close look at these felts, and what I found, they're not felts at all. They are pieces of, they look like pieces off of an inner tube for a bicycle tire. They're rubber. We'll be replacing them with felts. Okay, let's take this last one off. Same thing here, also rubber. Okay, so that was a lot of fun getting that apart. So next up, we went ahead and put all the parts into Purple Power to soak for a couple days, and took those out and scrubbed them down real good, and got as much greases off as we could. Then we went ahead and put some citrus strip on the parts and started stripping off the paint. So we're going to go ahead and watch that. So my lathe is painted with a latex-based paint. So we're going to be using citrus strip right here. Citrus strip to strip off this paint. And we'll just paint it on just like this. Now, I live here in Florida, so it is really hot. It is actually 1:30 at night, and it is still in the mid-80s. So we're going to go ahead and wrap all these parts up with some plastic wrap to help try to keep the citrus strip from evaporating before it has a chance to do its work. I use this wire a lot of times to keep parts together. Keep the smaller parts together with the larger parts that they belong with. Alright, so that is wrapped up, and then we'll let it sit for a couple days before we take it off and strip the paint off. Start scrubbing the paint off. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and finish up the rest of these large parts, and I'll probably go ahead and pick up the speed on the film here and maybe add a little music to it. So, alright, let's get going. Welcome back. So the saddle project is going along pretty good. So far I'm fairly pleased at what I'm seeing. The screws are actually in pretty good shape. I'm not too unhappy with them. Once I got all the grease and all off of them, they're not too bad. So I think we'll be okay with them. This cross-slide screw, probably want to go ahead and rebuild this at some point. Make a new one, but right now I think it'll be okay. We just need to get a new nut for it. The compound screw is in really good shape. The only damage on that is at the end here. Apparently the wheel at some point stripped out, so they took and tapped, drilled and tapped some new screws in there, to tighten it down. So the only real marks on it is where they tightened down on the handle. So other than that, it's in pretty good shape. So I think this will be fine. We will definitely have to replace the nut on this too. They're both the cross slide and the compound are just really bad shape. So best thing to do is go ahead and order replacements. So it's really late at night, way later than I normally work. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night, and want to thank all my new subscribers. I want to thank all my continuing subscribers. Sure appreciate y'all, and I want to of course always thank everyone who's sending in comments and all, and I of course always like to respond back to y'all. So as you can tell, I'm probably just a little bit tired at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night and head on in. So thank you again for watching, and y'all have a good evening.